Hey people, it's Pokemon fan here with episode 19 of my Pokemon Red Let's Play. In the last episode, we, in for Silph Co, we got a couple items, and the last thing we did was fight our rival here, and there's just one more battle. We might need to fight some rockets. I'm not sure. Okay, there's a rocket right there that we are gonna have to fight. Anyway, I have healed my Pokemon, and also one thing that I've looked into is that Nidorino, there's no other moves that it learns later except Double Kick, but that's not until level 50, and I don't want to wait that long, and if I don't evolve, Nidorino, then I can't teach it Earthquake, and ground types or moves are the main reason I wanted a Nidorino, but anyway, I'm just gonna evolve it. So I've gotten a Moonstone out of my PC, and now Nidorino is evolving. Good, now we have Nidoking. And now that we have Nidoking, we should be able to teach it Earthquake. Yes, we can. Now, I think Fury Attack really sucks, but honestly, Poison Sting is even worse, so we'll get rid of Poison Sting any day. I think our best Pokemon to use for this would probably be Nido. For the Rocket, Raichu's fine, but Giovanni uses like a lot of rock types, and I think also has a Kangaskhan, so let's see. This Rocket has 3 Pokemon, and oh wow, actually starting out with a Cubone. That's not good for Raichu. I better switch. I didn't know that this Rocket would, and he's using Leer. How stupid. See how much Horn Attack does. Well, it'll do less if it's not critical. Especially if he's also used Growl. Using Focus Energy. Focus Energy is glitched in this generation, and I believe it actually lowers your critical hit chance. He's gonna use Drowsy. This should be easy. In fact, because I can, I'm going to use an Earthquake. Oh, it almost KO'd it. Should be able to just finish it off with like a Tackle. Yeah, that's good enough. About to use Marowak. Well, how about we fight ground types with ground types, and we'll use Earthquake. And he uses Focus Energy. Anyway, now that should be it for this Rocket. And we just have one more battle. And it's through this door. I should probably heal. This battle shouldn't be too hard, but I'd still like to heal up my Nidoking and switch him to the top of my party. Use the last Pokemon that needs to get to level 39. I'm not gonna bother reading that. But here he is, Giovanni. And his first Pokemon is a Nidorino. Would you look at that? Just one level lower and one evolution lower as well. How about an Earthquake? Let's see how much that does. Oh, pretty good. It actually, even without a crit, was super effective because Poison type. I'll just use Earthquake on everything. Now, Kangaskhan is gonna take 2 Earthquakes. About to use Rhyhorn. I'm pretty sure ground super affects rock, so this should be easy. I was right, and Rhyhorn is down in one hit. Nidoking is level 39, and he's about to use Nidoqueen, which is a ground type, so I think Vaporeon ought to be pretty good for this. Should just be 1 or 2 surfs. Oh wow, probably survive with like 1 HP. Or let's just use a weak attack, like quick attack is fine. Alright, very nice. Defeated Giovanni. Alright, he's gone, and now if we go up and talk to this guy, we'll get the Master Ball. Now, it could be pretty useful if, say, you know, you're gonna be catching a legendary, but for this run, I'm not gonna be catching any more Pokemon from now on, so, you know, it's not really very useful to me. Anyway, we're done with Silph Co, so now it's time to do the gym. And Sabrina's gym uses Psychic type Pokemon, and unfortunately, because of a pretty bad programming error, Psychic types are really overpowered in the first generation. Psychic is supposed to be weak to Bug and Ghost in almost every type reference, or type chart, or anything that tells you, like, you know, what Pokemon types are weak to each other, always says that Psychic is supposed to be weak to Bug and Ghost types. However, for some odd reason, when they implemented that into Pokemon Red and Blue, they ended up making it so that Psychic types were actually unaffected or immune to Ghost type moves, so they didn't do anything. So they were only weak to Bug types, which were pretty weak in this generation. There were only like 2 decent Bug type moves, and they could only be learned by like 2 or 3 different Pokemon, and therefore they were just really overpowered. Anyway, I'm gonna give Charizard a chance here. Now, we don't actually have to fight very many trainers. Now, hopefully I can remember the pattern correctly. I think I did it right. Yeah, and that's how, I'm not going to explain it in depth. Well, actually, I could real quick. Essentially, from the start, you go diagonal from where you came, and then diagonal again, and then you go straight down. And if you move the way I did, you don't have to fight any trainers, which I think is nice since I'm trying to be a bit more lazy. But anyway, here's Sabrina. And I don't know what Pokemon she's gonna use, and it seems she starts out with Kadabra. Now, personally, I'm thinking that Slash is gonna do more damage, but I still want to see. So, Slash with a critical hit just completely one-hit that Kadabra, so that's good. I think I'm gonna keep using Slash. Slash should almost always get critical hits, because, critical hits worked a lot differently in the first generation. They were actually based on your speed instead of, like, just luck, so, yeah. And high crit moves, you know, if you had a good enough speed, they crit almost all the time. Now, it probably would have made more sense to use Ember on this Venomoth, but I didn't have any issues with it, so that's good. Alright, Alakazam. Let's use our Nidoking and do earthquakes and see how much that does to it. Oh boy, this is level 43. Probably gonna end up going first. Oh wow, he used reflect, which means earthquake is gonna do a lot less than it should. He used reflect twice for some reason. Oh wow, Alakazam is using Psybeam. Now, unfortunately, wow, Nidoking survived with 5 HP, and the earthquake has taken down Alakazam, and we have defeated Sabrina. That was cool. I thought Nidoking was gonna faint from that Psybeam. Anyway, I don't really care what she has to say. Of course, you get a TM, Psywave. Anyway, you just kind of have to apply the same thing backwards. You have to go up, diagonal, and then diagonal. And you'll get back here. Now, I used to not always be able to memorize that. I used to have to look it up, but I've played this game enough times now. But anyway, we still got some time left for a video. So, geez, I don't really like the layout of Saffron City. I don't like how big it is and how everything's kind of scattered around. You know, the Poke Center is at the very bottom, the gym's all the way at the top, the Pokemart is in a really weird location that's like you have to go to the right and then up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. But if you look at our badges, the next gym we need to go to is Cinnabar, and in order to get there, I'd say the best way would be to go ahead and fly back to Pallet Town. And if we go down a little bit, we'll notice that there's some water right here that we can actually surf on. And if we go all the way down here, it will take us to Cinnabar Island. Now, I'd like to use a repel. I don't exactly want to have to fight, or even just have to run from lots of wild Pokemon, because they just get really annoying. I'm gonna stick to the edge, so I hopefully don't fight any trainers. That's kinda cool if there's like a trainer on one of those little platforms, and you're not on it when you go past them, they don't see you. Well, good, I didn't run into any wild Pokemon. Now, as you'll see here, the gym is locked, so we have to go into this mansion place and find the key. And there's tons of wild Pokemon in here, so I'm gonna need to use my repels a lot. Anyway, there's a certain item hidden in... it's another moonstone. I don't really need that, but I still thought I'd point that out and might as well get it. Not 100% sure. I think you go this way, and then... yeah, this looks... yep, and then you have to fall down in here. And try to avoid that trainer. I'm not gonna bother with that item. I'm pretty sure it's something I don't need. Repel's effect wore off right away. I wanna spray another one. Alright, and we need to get to that switch. And hopefully not fight that trainer. Another item I probably don't want. Anyway, now that that switch is pressed, have to go back here, and this is open. Press that switch in here. Use another repel. Actually, I want to look at something real quick. Oh, I do have escape ropes. Good. Because if you don't have escape ropes... oh, what? Oh, I think I might have found a high-level Pokemon. Interesting. Wow. So that's pretty cool. You can actually find level 42 Weezings here. I might as well fight it. I mean, good experience. I didn't actually expect there to be higher level Pokemon than what I had. I mean, now that you think about it, I kind of knew that already, but still, I wasn't expecting to find one. Again, that item's useless. This is the only thing we need to get the secret key, which we can use to get in the gym. Anyway, we're already done with this place. Now, unfortunately, if you don't have an escape rope, yeah, it's a little annoying. But anyway, I didn't heal at Cinnabar Island, but luckily, just arriving there is enough to be able to fly. And we only battled, you know, one Pokemon in there, so we can just go right ahead on and go to the gym without even healing. Although, honestly, I think that's enough for this episode. So yeah, we finished up Silph Co, and then what else did we do? Well, we came over here to Cinnabar, and then I don't know, but anyway, yeah, my memory's not perfect. I don't know why I'm saving multiple times, but anyway, this is Old Pokemon Fan out.